Hi Collective, welcome to Empress Love Tarot. Let's do some more pick-a-piles. My last one got cut off. My daughter called in the last pile, so they got the messages they needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you guys are having a wonderful, blessed day or night, evening, afternoon, whenever you come across this reading. I hope that it's blessed, whatever day for you. It's a blessed time for you. So we got the first card there. This is for pile 1. Pick a pile. Whatever messages you have for pile 1. You guys are going to see me. I'm shuffling. I'm going to do all of these piles. I'm going to pick them all out right now. And so, yeah. Ooh, got some stuff wanting to pop out already. I hope that everything is well with you guys. Everything is well with me. I'm feeling good. If you're wondering why I'm up so late, it's because I slept all dang day. And it felt good. Yeah, real good. Yeah, I was totally like just sleep all day today. It felt really amazing. I ate and had the itis and fell asleep. I had a good old little nap. So let's see. Right now you guys are just watching me, shuffle these cards and get these cards out. So this is pile 1. Let's go for pile 2 now. Let's shuffle. This is for pile 2. Messages for pile 2. Messages, Spirit, for pile 2. What does pile 2 most need to know or hear, or what is developing in their lives that you want them to know? It feels good, yeah, real good. Boy, don't you know it feels good. Yeah, pile 2, feel good energy for pile 2. What do you want pile 2 to know? What do you want pile 2 to know? What I like about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. It's always flowing, always moving. But I guess be that way. We all must pay a price for a chance of ever knowing what's around the riverbed. Yes, just once around the riverbed, 'cause we will prosper once around the riverbed. For the birds to fly free, and still once more. Once around the riverbed, just for me. Ooh, you guys could be watching Pocahontas. Great Mother Willow. What's good? Ooh, what John Smith y'all got in your life? You know what he did to her, right? Took her to freaking Europe and enslaved her. Okay, so that was pile 2 there. Pile 3. Messages for pile 3. What does pile 3 most need currently, or need them to know? Pile 3. Pile 3. Energies for pile 3. Sacred, divine, loving messages. Ooh. for pile 3, Spirit. Messages for pile 3. I had to sit up straight. My back didn't hurt. Messages for pile 3. So maybe you guys need to sit up, straighten up. Thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful divine messages of wisdom that you have for each and every pile. But for pile 3 currently, messages for pile 3 currently. Ooh. So maybe you guys are feeling blocked. Somebody may not want these messages to come out. But they coming, baby. They coming. Yeah, you guys could have some distractions coming towards you, or people trying to distract you, causing ruckus. Here. Pile 3 messages for pile 3. Pile 3 messages. No disturbing energies. Pile 3 messages. Pile 3 messages. Clarity for pile 3. Precise messages for pile 3. I'm hearing don't get hung up on the past. So, pile 1. It is currently 2:06 a.m. Sunday, May 28th. Hope y'all can see that. So, so pile 1 is starting at 7:14.
No one. I don't.
What's going on?
So annoying.
What's going on? You want us to come home?
Yeah. Shut up.
Okay.
Just sent me a message, and then Zoe thinks it's somebody else.
It's okay. We have here responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, fulfillment. So you guys could be growing something. Could be using your hands to grow something. We also have here reconnect with Mother Earth, plants, garden, harvest. We've been gardening lately over here for we also have here healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. You could be using herbs to heal. You could be using the earth to heal. And we have pink opal. Be kind to yourself. So yes, this is a time of healing. This is a time of growth and regeneration. This is a time for you to take responsibility for your own healing. For you to take responsibility for being kind to yourself. I feel like you need to go outside to ground your energy. This is going to help to empower you. It's going to bring you some type of fulfillment. You need to be more disciplined as well. You need to find ways so that you can nurture yourself. To open up your, what is that? Your solar plexus, creativity, growth, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, as well as your third eye. And you need to be softer with yourself, with that pink energy. Okay? Let's do the tarot. Let's get out these. What messages do you have for pile 1? What messages, what clarity can you bring to pile 1? What responsibility does pile 1 need to acknowledge? Why did that go off? And we have here Saturn. So maybe you've been feeling restricted and you need to take responsibility. You see that? Responsibility. Keywords, responsibility. You need to be more responsible with the lessons that you're learning, with more disciplined as well. Self-discipline, that came out too. Look, self-discipline at the top. And we also have discipline here. Recognize your limitations. So that you can have more harvest in your life. Have more justice coming in for your life. Saturn remains in each sign of the zodiac for about 2 years. So maybe you've been going through this for 2 years, learning how to be more self-disciplined, learning how to empower yourself through, becoming more mature. Learning your karmic lessons. And I feel like you're triumphing in these lessons as well. You've been persevering through them. This planet shows you what kind of limitations and challenges you can expect in life, as well as how to overcome them. Saturn is associated with the process of maturity. So you've been you've been maturing. You've been growing more, becoming more grounded in your own energy and in your own creativity. Maybe you've had to be more creative within learning your limitations. What is this reconnect with Mother Earth energy for pile 1? What is this reconnect with Mother Earth energy for pile 1, Spirit? Thank you. We have here Taurus energy. So you could be a Taurus. It's fixed energy. It could be having to do with love. It's associated with the 2nd house. So what the phrase is I have. So maybe you've been planting and harvesting. Oh, there's that word harvest again. Yeah. Maybe you've been learning how to harvest your energy, how to harvest materialistic things. You've been very determined and dependable in this. You've been having a lot of passion with it as well. Maybe you've been trying to grow the love energy in your life. Maybe you've been trying to grow more beauty in your life. Messages for pile 1 with healing. Messages with pile 1 healing. What does pile 1 need to heal in their life currently? Maybe you've been determined to heal. What is this? We have here the midhaven, the highest point. Social standing, goals, aspirations, ambitions, financial status. So you've been healing your finances, your public life, your career, your views on society. MC stands for medium oculi and is also known as the midhaven. The midhaven is the highest point on the natal chart. It shows where you are going and what you're trying to achieve. So maybe check out your midhaven so you can heal those aspects. It says career goals and the type of career likely are shown here. It also indicates your public life, social standing, and general views on society. So maybe you've been healing how society sees you, how you see yourself in society. Maybe you're a public speaker, a life coach. Maybe you've been setting goals for yourself and you're trying to reach them. Messages for pile 1. Messages for pile 1. Messages for pile 1. This has to do with your second house as well. Has to do with love and beauty. It's what? Empress energy as well. Messages for pile 1. What else are they healing? What else is pile 1 healing? So you could also be healing, like Leo energy, your strength. Fire fix, the sun, 5th house, the lion. Phrase, I will, opposite sign, Aquarius. So maybe you've been taking a more humanitarian approach, holistic approach to things, I heard, holistic. Creative, prideful, noble, generous, extravagant, egotistical, dramatic, powerful, opinionated, and romantic. So maybe you've been very opinionated in your romantic life, and this is something that you're healing. Showing the self, the real you, standing within your strength, having pride for yourself, being more generous with your energy. And in your career, maybe you're prideful in your career, like you're proud of yourself for the career and the that you have and the things that you've obtained in your career, your goals, your aspirations within that. You're a very ambitious person, so maybe you're healing those things as well. What other messages do you have? Thank you, Spirit. We have 3 more cards here. We have here bull chart. The bull type is apparent when the planets fall in one half of the chart. These people are independent and self-sufficient. So maybe you've been becoming more self-sufficient and becoming more confident within that. Knowledge seekers, they often focus on a specific cause and have a tendency to be self-sacrificing. So maybe you've been a martyr in your past and you're coming into more of a fixed energy, more in an energy of being more generous with yourself, and not in an egotistical way. I don't feel like that it's egotistical. I feel that it's you're standing in your power, standing in that strength, right? Although they may maintain a good giver-taker balance, they can feel inexperienced due to self-focused lives. Research the medical field, teacher, volunteer positions, historians, and service work may be ideal careers for this type. So maybe you're in those types of fields, and maybe you've had to overgive. But I feel like you're transforming that. You're transforming that energy, and you're learning to give more to yourself. You're learning to be more kind to yourself. You're learning to give, you're balancing out that energy of where you were always giving to others, and now you're giving that energy to yourself. You're taking that energy and giving it to yourself. We also have bundle chart. Planets in 1/3 of the chart indicate this type. These people have focused on concentrated energy. They are goal oriented. So yeah, we had goals come out here with the midhaven. You're very focused on your goals right now and your ideas. Forceful with their ideas and self-motivated. They need to be aware of being closed-minded and too focused at times. Careers for this type may include group leaders, visionaries, or anything that this person has a talent for, they can turn into a career. So I'm feeling that goes with that Leo energy. Maybe you're starting a new career. Or maybe you're taking a leadership role in your career. Whereas before you may have felt inadequate, but now you're taking responsibility for yourself and responsibility for other people. And then we also have here Western Hemisphere. I didn't show you that one, right? And that's what that looks like. If you want to look up for your chart, this is the bull. It looks very much like the bundle chart in a sense, you know. But this is how the placements will look for the bull chart. And then we have the Western Hemisphere here. It says an emphasis here indicates being motivated by the needs of others. Yeah, so you're a very giving person, and now it's time for you to give to yourself. These people enjoy group activities and are community oriented. Did that come up with your community? Maybe that was in the last reading. They are givers, followers, and focus on service. There is an emphasis in this area when many planets are found here. So you have a lot of planets in the Western Hemisphere of your zodiac chart. Maybe you need to look into that. What other messages? Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, I'm feeling like you've been giving too much and it's restricted you in a sense. Like you've been working so hard, taking responsibility for other people. And I feel like you need to give be kind to yourself. I feel like you need to give to yourself more. And I'm also hearing that you need to speak highly of yourself to yourself. We also have here Mars energy. So you've been combating this with yourself. You've been at war with yourself. So it says theme, action, rulers, Aries. Montu is there as well because he's the god of war. Keywords, energy, aggression, sex drive, assertion, competition, personal power, passion, ambition, courage, anger, temper, strength, leadership. Yeah, leadership twice out here. Mars is the Roman god of war and conflict. So maybe you've had a lot of conflict with having affection in your life, receiving affection, having passion in your life, being practical, taking a practical stance towards love, and towards transforming yourself. The sign that Mars is in also indicates your level of motivation and where your ambitions come from. Mars makes it through a sign in about a month. So maybe you have Mars in Taurus. Let's see what that means. Mars in Taurus. So people born with Mars and Taurus have a low physical drive and level of activity. However, their mental concentration is outstanding. These people learn a lot from their experiences and mistakes. In fact, these are some of the most determined and stable people. So you're very determined, very stable. I think that came determined. Yeah, determined is here. Determined. You're a very stable person. I think that you have been learning from your past, and this is why you're drawing that energy to be more kind to yourself, and you're healing that aspect of yourself. Thank you, Spirit. We also have here Libra. Yeah, you're balancing it out. Air, Cardinal, Venus. Yeah, this has to do with love as well, because Venus is out here twice in the 7th house. It symbols the scales. I balance. Opposite sign, Aries. We have the Mars out here and it's ruled by Aries. So keywords: artistic, narcissistic, charming, diplomatic, outgoing, polished, peaceable, judgmental, and indecisive. I feel like you're coming out of indecision. Maybe whereas once before you weren't sure where to go with your goals and your aspirations and that energy of ambition. Maybe you didn't know where to go with it before, but I feel like now you've grounded that in. You know what you want and you're going out for it. And you're doing it in a very diplomatic way, and you're very charming as well in achieving these things. What else do you need for Pile 1 to know? What else do you need for Pile 1 to know? Spirit, Pile 1, what do you need them to know currently? Okay. So we have here the 4th quadrant. The last quadrant indicates a focus on reputation and career. Leadership. 3rd time leadership is coming out here. leadership, humanitarianism, and spirituality. So people are seeing your focus on your spirituality and how you're taking a leadership role in that, how you're redefining what it is to be a leader and to be spiritually minded, and you're taking an original approach to all of these things. It says this life revolves around seeing the bigger picture, attaining goals that help humankind and the world, and embracing unconditional love. Your connection with many people and influence is very important. So you're meant to be an influencer. You're meant to help people. You're meant to help raise the vibration around this world. The main focuses here is connection and transcendence. This person will connect with groups of like-minded people and understand the unity of humanity. So I feel like maybe you're coming into contact with other like-minded people. You may be creating a business. They will become more than an individual as they become part of the group. The self may also dissolve as one becomes more spiritually aware. So I think that by you giving to yourself, you're awakening your spiritual self. You're honoring your spiritual aspect of yourself. I feel like you've attained what you wanted financially. Oh, and you could be growing more financially. Maybe you're having a spiritual business come through that you're creating, and this is helping you to be more kind to yourself. This is helping you to reconnect with the earth. Maybe you've gone on to some type of retreat or some type of spiritual journey. Maybe you've traveled around the world and you've met with wise women of the earth, and this has helped you to grow more. It's helped to bring in more healing into your life. And so you're taking those lessons, and I feel like you're not only are you incorporating them into your life, but I feel like you're creating some type of a foundation or some type of spiritual business where you're going to be able to give to others and to yourself equally. Yeah. We got on the bottom of the deck the sun, vitality, Leo energy as well. And it's saying, yeah, outward self, identity, personality, social life, vibrance, ego, willpower, consciousness, life force, creativity, and individuality. Sun sign, the sun travels through the 12 houses of the zodiac in 1 year, staying in each sign for about 1 month. Your sun sign represents how others see you and how you see yourself in the world. This is your personality and sense of identity. I feel like you may be having a breakdown of your identity as far as how people view you, how you view yourself, and you're coming into a more spiritual awareness. You're no longer being judgmental towards yourself or towards other people. You're coming more into a peaceful energy. And I think that this is taking you about a month to fully realize, to fully integrate what it is that you've learned through your research, through going around, traveling, or even just speaking to different people, spiritually minded people. I feel like you've gone through an awakening. What else do we have here? We also have here the moon, emotions, Cancer. You've been listening to your instinct. You've been bringing your subconscious, childhood thoughts, maybe, because it says subconscious, emotions, intuition, childhood, inner personality. Yeah, you're bringing your inner personality outward. Your intimate self, primal energy, receptivity, and cycles. The moon is in each sign of the zodiac for about 2 to 3 days each month. It travels through all of the signs during the course of a month. Your moon sign represents your internal personality and childhood. It shows your emotional response to situations and how you interact intimately with other people. So I feel like you've been coming more into contact with your inner child, and you've been allowing your inner child to come forth and express yourself, and you've been using your intuition as well. You've been healing your inner child. You may be in your 50s. You know, maybe you had like a bit of a midlife crisis too. And this is what led to that. Like, I feel like you've gone through an awakening. Your 6th house, house of service and health. Yeah, with Virgo energy there. Yeah, you've been more of giving and assisting other people. You've been serving other people in your work life. And I really feel like you're starting different organizations. It says an emphasis on this house may show a need to assist other people. There may also be a lot of focus on health, the body, and general well-being. So I feel like this is what you've been focusing on. Like, you're creating a holistic business, a spiritual-based business. What else do we have here? Earth, mutable, Mercury. This is Virgo, more Virgo energy, babies, more Virgo energy. The Virgin, I analyze. So you've been analyzing things as well. The opposite sign is Pisces. It says modest, picky, logical, analytical, melancholy, practical, perfectionist, industrious, nagging, and helpful. So I really feel like you've been helpful to a lot of people. Maybe this has helped your mental health as well. You giving more of yourself. You pouring more into yourself and being able to give to other people. Maybe you're a psychologist. What else do we have here? Expansion. Yeah, you're expanding your business. You're expanding your spiritual self and your life and your love. And this is bringing in more knowledge. You're adapting the philosophies that you've learned. And this is bringing fortune to you, abundance, a lot of success in your career, a lot of money. Higher education. So that's to me, that's like the Hierophant energy. So, you know, you've been listening and in tune with more of yourself, your own voice. How will you make your fortune? The best career for you and earthly attainments are all shown in where Jupiter is in your chart and which sign it is connected with. Jupiter stays in one sign for 6 to 18 months. So check out where Jupiter is in your chart. It rules Sagittarius, and it's about expansion. It's about good luck. You've had a lot of good luck entering your life recently, I feel. And you've been taking that wisdom and knowledge, and Jupiter is the god of honor. So he's honoring your life right now. Go look in your birth chart where it could be placed at. This is the symbol for it. That's how you'll know where it's at and the signs that it's connected to. Okay, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that this brought you some type of insight and clarity. Thank you for starting your business, your spiritual business, your healing spiritual business. You're going to help out a lot of beautiful souls out there who need you. So thank you for that. Let me go ahead and put these away and get to pile 2. Pile 2. We have here base chakra. So this is going to have to do with your foundations that you're building. We also have here remember who you are. So you're starting at the root. Oh, and your spirit animal could be a bear. People could call you Mama Bear. People could call you Papa Bear. People could just call you Bear. That could be a nickname for you. Come together. It says, fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So you need to come together, work with your spirit animals. Remember who you are, culture, resilience, and beliefs. So you may be fine-tuning these beliefs. And then we also have here torn-related quartz. Get out of your own way. So Spirit wants you to get out of your way, whatever you're doing to hinder yourself and stop yourself. I forgot. Let's say that this started at 34. Shit. Pile 2. I'm sorry. This is Pile 2. Let's say that this started at 34. Let's say it started there. 34, right? We just gonna say that. Oops. My bad. So let's see. Messages for pile 2. Yeah, I think you're getting back to basics, getting back to the root of things, coming together with your ancestors, working with your spirit guides. I feel like you're getting out of that energy of self-sabotage as well. And then we have here the sun. Yeah, so something's being illuminated about your base chakra, about your identity, your self-identity, your outward self-identity, personality, your social self, your life force and creativity, your individuality. This has to do with your individuality, with how you see yourself, how you present yourself to the outward world. I think you're coming back to basics. You're remembering who you are. You're remembering the loving nature, your powerful nature. You're unlocking the things that are hidden beneath the surface of you with the moon. You could be going back to things that you went through in your childhood and how they affect you today and the type of person that it's molded you to be, and dealing with your subconscious. And I feel like you're, I want to say that you're recognizing how you were molded, and you're remembering your inner truth self of when you were a child and before you were taught to be the way that you were, and you're honoring that aspect of yourself and you're coming back to that. Yeah. I feel like you've had a spiritual awakening too with Neptune, spirituality. It's ruled by Pisces. So I think that you've been diving deep, recognizing the duality of yourself, of your self-reflection. Yeah, coming into your psychic powers. And I feel like you've been progressing in it very nicely. I feel like you've had subtle changes, and you've been paying attention to your dreams and looking past the illusions of your waking life. Kind of like you're seeing past the matrix. Neptune shows how you connect with the spiritual world and your intuition. It is also associated with your goals, ideas, and idealistic visions of the world. Neptune is in a sign for 14 years. So Neptune may currently be in your sign right now. Go check it out. This is the sign of Neptune. Looks like a trident. Neptune is the god of the sea. What else do we have here? You're coming together with yourself, your spirituality. Splay chart. This is a splay chart. So you got some in just about everywhere. It says there is no definable pattern to this chart. However, it often includes several conjunctions. They have diverse interests and talents. This type is self-reliant and unconventional with a strong personality. What is that word? It starts with it. Is this eccentric? That's what I want to say. I feel like you're an eccentric person. They are ambitious and creative. However, they may lack direction and overextend. So maybe you've been overextending yourself, and Spirit wants you to get out of your way in doing that and let others come in to help you. Career paths may include artist, director, writer, or entrepreneur, but look at the conjunctions for insight and direction. So maybe you need to look in your chart to see where you have your conjunctions at. If you have a chart that looks like that, so that you can gain deeper understanding. You're very psychic, so you'll already know. Conjunction. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Working out words. And I can't remember. So 0 to 10 degrees apart is a conjunction. Conjunctions are united and blended energies in a birth chart. They can be negative or positive depending on what's involved. Conjunction planets may work together and complement each other. Alternatively, they can merge so that the individual cannot tell one energy from the other. Ooh, so maybe that's why you may be confused at times. Whatever the case, they are very powerful and influential and should be focused on during interpretation. A conjunction appears when two planets are in the same sign and or very close together. So go in your chart and look to see where you have your conjunctions. This is going to help you to get out of your own way. This is going to help you to build upon your strengths that you have, and give you more insight. What else? And then we also have here a splash chart. So it says this chart is defined. I'm going to show you. This chart is defined by having planets in almost every house and sign. These people are open-minded, have diverse interests, and are often unconventional. They may have a spiritual or philosophical outlook on life. They are adventurous but can be scattered and lack organization, focus, and direction. Ideal careers may be scientists, religious or spiritual leaders, politicians, composers, or a jack of all trades. Oh, so you may have also been drawn to pile 1. Go check that out. What else do we have here? We have her Venus, Taurus, and Libra, pleasure. So I feel like you take pleasure in your career. You've taken pleasure in your in how people see you. It says pleasure, relationships, love, emotional expression, beauty, sexuality, affection, friendship, attraction, indulgence, and sensuality. Venus is the goddess of love and beauty. So maybe you've been trying to welcome more love and beautiful things into your life. Maybe you didn't allow yourself to have those intimate, beautiful relationships in the past, but now I feel like you are, because you're getting back to yourself, getting back to basics. It says the sign that Venus is in relates to how you interact with others in love relationships and friendships. So maybe you've been mystified in the past about love. Check to see where love is at. Maybe your moon sign is also your sign of love, is also your sign of Venus. Or maybe you have Cancer in Venus, and maybe that's why things have always been, maybe you felt things a lot deeply. And maybe you didn't always acknowledge them, but I feel like you're acknowledging them now. This planet shows how you express sexual attraction and what you are attracted to in others. Venus is in a sign for about a month. So I feel like you're learning about what you're attracted to. You're healing your relationship issues by understanding yourself more. We also have here the South Node, which was in reverse. Natural qualities, default aspects, overdeveloped, laziness, undoing. Yeah, so I feel like maybe you were lazy in the past. I think I saw that word earlier, or maybe that was in the first pile. Yeah, I think you should go back to pile 1 and watch that as well. It says South Node of the moon is in direct opposite of the North Node in the natal chart. This shows what you fall back on. So like, kind of like resting on your laurels. Where your comfort zone is. Settling into what is comfortable can undermine your life. Laziness and ultimately self-undoing can be the result of not pushing yourself towards the lessons that the North Node has to offer. So I feel like actually you're in your North Node. I don't think that you've been really resting on your laurels. I don't think you've really been falling back into your south node and what you're comfortable doing. And, you know, I feel like you've been, maybe you were that way in the past, but I feel like you're taking charge, and you're, you know, you're building those foundations, like you're actually listening to things for yourself. The 10th house, career, Capricorn, angular house. Keywords, public standing. Yeah, this has to do with your public life, how you see yourself, how the world sees you. I think that I feel like you're redefining how the world sees you. Your social status, profession, publicity, goals. There goes goals again. I think goals, was it? Yeah, go check out Pal 1. Your public image, reputation, ambition, drive, material attainment, social power, focus, success, position. Yeah, this has to do with the conjunctions as well. Look at your chart and see where your conjunctions are, because this has to do with that as well. Look to this house for career and social status. It will show you your goals and ambitions. The 10th house cusp starting point is the MC, medium coily. Yeah, definitely go check out Pal 1, because that came out, or the Midhaven. Go check out Pal 1. There's messages in there for you, okay? Last card but not least, the 6th house, house of service and health. Yeah, go check out Pal 1, guys. Virgo. So this is about you giving assistance to others. This is about, as well as nurturing yourself, wellness, nutrition, your hygiene, working with others. I heard working out when I was reading working with others. Your health and illnesses. An emphasis on this house may show the need to assist other people. There may also be a lot of focus on health, the body, and general well-being. So I feel like you need to get out there and go be of service to other people. This will get you out of your own way. Let me read that as well before I move on to Pile 3. Yeah, look, that's that energy come together. You need to get out there. This is going to bring you back to your core self. You working with other people, helping other individuals. Okay. Formulated quartz, get out of your own way. The path is clear to your success. All you need to do is claim it. You are the sole owner and operator of your personal journey. Shed any thoughts of self-doubt, which can lead to derailment. You are entitled to live your best life. Don't relinquish your power by giving in to negative thoughts or trying to avoid or deflect responsibility. Confront any obstacles that emerge and consciously seek out solutions. Success is yours. Take control, take ownership. There goes that word ownership again. That was, yeah, go please check out Pal 1. And take heart. You will take command, and take heart. And you will take command of your own destiny. Your core questions. Have you been blaming others, complaining, or making excuses? Where have you avoided taking ownership of your life? Crystal action, you need to affirm, I get out of my own way, allowing my success to come to me. Today, challenge yourself to refrain from complaining, blaming others, or making excuses. Okay? So I'm going to leave this Pile 2 reading there. I hope that it's brought you clarity. I hope that it's helped you in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for joining me. And on to Pile 3. Pile 3 is starting at 4913. All right, so we have here insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. So I feel like you've been meditating more. You've been coming more in tune and in line with your intuition. You're going through an awakening as well. Also notice the signs, investigate symbol, nature spirits. So I feel like you've been paying attention to the signs around you. You've been noticing them. noticing the synchronicities, maybe noticing certain truths, your heart truths as well. Maybe you've been expressing them. You've been getting downloads. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So I think that you are learning how to balance your spirituality with practicality right now. And we have fluorite here. Find peace within. So yeah, I feel like you've been balancing things out in your life. I do feel like you're coming into a more peaceful existence. Maybe you've been going outside and working with the earth spirits. Oh, my back. My back. My back. But it's just my lower back right now. I feel like you've been gaining understanding through investigating what certain signs and symbols mean for you. I feel like you've been studying nature and seeing what those different symbols in nature, or the different messages that you're getting from nature. I think you've been researching them and what that means for your life. I think it's been helping you to attain peace. Maybe you've been bird watching. Maybe you've been out looking at butterflies and researching them, or just watching them and their development. Maybe you have an ant farm and you've been doing that as well. Looking at how nature builds and how it lives, and taking those lessons into your own life. We have here, now let me shuffle some more. I'm almost finished, Mama. This is my last pile, okay? Pile 3 messages. I feel like there's been some resistance there with trying to find peace. We have here Eastern Hemisphere. This section of the chart shows people who are self-motivated and gain achievements through their own actions and decisions. They are driven, decisive, and goal-oriented. There's an emphasis in the area when many planets are found here. So I feel like you've been very adamant about growing spiritually. About your spiritual insights. Yes.
After you're done, do you want something? Like a pizza?
We're
not gonna make like a whole big pizza, like.
We have Cardinal. The signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Initiators, ambitious, controlling, self-starters, assertive. You are a self-starter, very motivated, pioneering leaders, enterprising, enthusiastic, active, dominant. Those with an emphasis in the cardinal signs love to start projects, but they may not always finish them. They are highly active, and you will likely never find one slacking off. Sometimes they will appear selfish or self-centered, but they are really just focusing on the task at hand. So I feel like you've been asserting yourself and learning about nature and how you can take those lessons into your life. You're very ambitious, goal-oriented. I think that you've been gaining different insights about that, about yourself with that. We also have here Opposition 180 degrees apart. Oppositions are formed when planets are 6 signs apart, are opposite of each other. This is an inharmonious aspect that shows where the strain and challenge is in your chart. Oppositions point to where you feel unsure, vulnerable, and hesitant. However, much like squares, these challenges promote personal self-growth when you are willing to work through the opposing aspects. So I feel like maybe you've been working on that with yourself, about like starting something and then stopping it, not seeing it all the way through. Look at where you have the oppositions in your chart. This is going to help you to overcome it. It's going to show you where your strengths lie, and where your limitations are. 7th house, house of partnerships, ruler Libra. It's an angular house. Keywords: intimate relationships, work relationships, marriage, business partnerships, cooperation, divorce, balance, union, harmony, contracts. Look to this house for partnerships, romantic relationships, and close relationships. This house shows the type of people you are drawn to. The 7th house cusp, or starting point, is where the descendant can be found on a birth chart. So look at your 7th house, your house of partnerships. You're going to be able to bring balance, and find peace within yourself. Once you see where you have your oppositions at as well. Maybe you were in controlling relationship and you're finding peace outside of that relationship, by going out, by taking care of yourself more. We also have here Jupiter. Yeah, I think that you've been expanding the way that you see life and that you see yourself, through these insights that you've had, these understandings, through these insights as well. I think you've been honoring the wisdom that you've attained in life. I feel like you finding peace within is a blessing from Jupiter. Maybe you have a bowl chart. Maybe you're drawn to all three piles, because this came out. These people are independent. They're self-sufficient, knowledge seekers. Yeah, I feel like you've been out there looking, researching things. Maybe you felt like a novice in something, but you're not. Maybe you need to volunteer. Yeah, go check out the other ones. We have here air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys are very intellectual. People may find you detached or sarcastic, but you're not. That came up earlier in one of these, something like that. You're very motivated. You're rational, quick-witted, analytical, changeable, inventive, restless, judgmental, communicative. Yeah. I feel like maybe people have found you detached and critical in the past. But I feel like they were reading things about you wrong. I feel like you are a person who wants intimate partnerships and wants to have harmony in your life, and you want to bring harmony into other people's lives. And I feel like you're just very self-motivated, like you have that tunnel vision when you're working on something. Yeah, conjunctions. Go check out the other piles. And this came out in pile 2. They can be negative or positive depending on what's involved. Conjunction planets may work together and complement each other. Alternatively, they can merge so that the individual cannot tell one energy from the other. Yeah, I feel like people were confused about you. They didn't know where to place you. But I feel like you're finding peace with that. Like you don't care about those things anymore. I feel like you're on a more spiritual sense. You know, I feel like you've been going out more. Second quadrant. The majority of planets in the second quadrant show creativity, artistic talents, and a focus on work, service, and family. So I feel like you've been of service to other people, but I feel like you're finding balance in that, how you're balancing those things out. This person may spend their life focused on relationships. There is also an emphasis on attaining joy, stability, maturity, family, and interacting well with others. The main focus here is creativity, self-expression, being of service to others, interaction, and discovering purpose. So I feel like you're discovering your purpose through higher education, through your spiritual pursuits. I'm, seeing the Hierophant card. And that just reminds me of the Hierophant. Higher education, attaining knowledge and philosophy. And then we also have here the 4th house, Cancer. This came out. Yeah, go check out those other ones. So this has to do with legacy, with family, home life, ancestry, your family life, comfort, security, nurturing, privacy, parental interaction, childhood, intimate relationships. This house is associated with either the dominant parent or the mother figure from childhood. It deals with our foundation, upbringing, and family roots. The 4th house cusp is the IC. Amun Koli. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, but once the second time Cancer has come out in this reading, I feel like you're working on your legacy. You're nurturing your legacy right now. You're nurturing and gathering different insights from your childhood. I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope that this brings you some type of clarity. Let me give you guys actually a personal power card to close out this reading. Personal power card to close out this reading for pile 3, Spirit. Personal power card to close out this reading for pile 3. Yeah, because my daughter wants to go to bed, you guys, and I'm in the bedroom on the bed. I got all my stuff sprawled out. So it says, I prosper wherever I turn. I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and prospered. So whatever it is, you get out your own way. You listen to your intuition, the insights that you've gained from it, and you're going to prosper. I think that you've been seeing the signs all around you. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Go ahead and find that balance in your life and get out your own way, okay? I love you guys. Bye.